Hey folks, don't mind the pitter patter of the rain. I just wanted to make this response video really fast to my wonderful friend Robert here, a very, very dear friend of mine. Um, and this is in response to the video that I made yesterday talking about the police shooting the 1-year-old child in Mississippi, and then shooting the dog. I guess happened first in L.A. And you know, this was just his response. And he said the cops in this country are getting bolder and bolder and getting away with more and more, and it's just disgusting. And they wonder why people think that they're horrendous people. I don't know. Maybe being nice. Maybe do your job properly. Maybe show the world that you're not the menace to society. They should all lose their ability to ever be cops again. He's not wrong in the terms of, like, you know, these are things you could do. You could try being a good cop. You could try being a good person. You could try not being somebody that, you know, immediately inspires fear. But, and this is where, you know, it may be difficult for folks to hear, but it's not that cops are getting bolder and bolder and they're getting away with more and more. That's not really an accurate assessment. The problem is that Robert, who is, like I said, a very good friend of mine, I'm not calling him out here, and many folks that will have this type of feeling are white folks, right? Like it that you're seeing it through social media for the first time, but this has literally been going on, I mean, my entire life. I'm 50 years old. This is how it's always been. I mean, we've had pop culture, we've had music, we've had like movies and TV and stuff like that, literally talking about this issue. Like we had the Black Lives Matter movement, and you know, where did that go? Like the police brutality and the fact that police operate in a systemically racist way is, I mean, it's basically, that's just America at this point in time. That's one of our values almost. And you know, like I said, we music, we've had Rage Against the Machine said some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses in fucking 92. And we, like, what's going on? Don't punish me with brutality. These are things that people have been saying. Like we literally, and even, and every time, like we had, you know, NWA talk about fuck the police, and fucking Ice-T with his metal band that did Cop Killer. Like these, and people clutch their pearls and they go, oh my god, look at these horrible people that are saying these things, and they don't understand that these are responses to what is happening, right? Like these songs are responses. They are the most non-violent way to respond to absolute fucking brutality that is happening to black and brown people throughout this country for decades and decades and decades and decades. And really, honestly, since the first slave catchers emerged, that's what policing started out as. And it's disgusting to me as a brown-skinned man who has lived my entire life that it took social media for people to start to see it. The problem is that social media is inside a screen. And you can, you know, once you turn your phone off and you go sit down, you can forget about it. But for people that are, you know, I'm a light-skinned brown dude, but people that are, you know, my color or darker, that's just the reality that we live with every minute of the day. When we put our phone down, we still gotta be brown. We still gotta be black. We still gotta exist in this world the way that we are. So we have to always understand that when a cop is called, that could be the end, right? They could kill us. And you know, we would be a quick byline, and people would say, well, I guess you shouldn't have resisted. And that would be our epitaph. That's the epitaph of so many black and brown people in this country, is other people of white skin saying, well, you shouldn't have resisted. You shouldn't have been like that. And that's how it's always been. That's how it's always been. And so I don't really see it as getting bolder. I think it's just now people are seeing it and they can't necessarily turn away as easily. You know, when you go to pop on your phone and you turn on your social media, now it's the thing you see, whereas before you would, you know, your algorithm would show you something that wasn't as upsetting. But now it's there. Now you see it, and now you're aware of it. And maybe that awareness changes things, but for the most part, we know it's been like this. It's always going to be like this, unless somebody actually, a white person, a cop, actually stands up and does something about it. If cops were getting on their social media and making videos like I made yesterday, calling out the bad cops, maybe I'd have more faith. But you don't see that, do you? And you won't. Thank you for the comment, Robert. And again, this isn't a shot at you. This is just the reality of the situation. So take care of yourself, my friend, and everyone else, please take care of yourselves and take care of others. We really need it. I'll talk to you soon.